The ship approaching Andalsnes, Norway. So beautiful. Today is June 25th, 2022. The ship approaching Andalsnes, Norway. Thằng này kìa, cái thằng kia nó kìa. Có hay. Oh, you rest already? All right. Rest again. Yeah. Hello.
Good luck with it.
Inshallah.
Yes, I still go jogging.
See, I do it.
There are other ways.
I do it. I need to do it.
Up or down.
But this, be careful.
Romstal is a via ferrata. They say 7 hours. Romstal?
7 hours.
Yes, but Romstal is via ferrata. Oh.
You can try. You see the barrier? It will start the steepest way.
Oh, going up or going down? Going up.
Going up. It will start the steepest way.
We are lost.
Let's say a student just.
Ah yes, it's a via ferrata.
Let's go.
It's a via ferrata.
It's like half an hour.
Where to go to the top? Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, that may be 1 hour. Cầm nón. You strong. Yeah, I had to go back. Too high for me. Watch out. Two hand không có dính nón. Yeah. Okay, go in front đi. Cầm dây á. Không dính nón.
Berlin så hade du vajer på hver side. Nei, storsøsteren er ikke kjæreste, hun er som Gerda.
Han som var der?
Ja.
Ok. Så det er en ny.
One thing to tell about that, it is the color of Stigfossen waterfall it's kind of a bluish color. The ones who were in Olden with me, they already know that it means that the water comes from a glacier. Usually if you have like normal waterfalls which are formed by let's say the melting snow, they have like a transparent color, but Stickfossen waterfall, it's bluish. It's because of all the minerals that are melting from the glacier, because they have been accumulating there, all the sediments and minerals during years and years. So that's why it has this bluish color. And actually the water from the glacier, it's not drinkable. But probably if you reach the same waterfall or the same river in Andalsnes, it will be already filtered, because it goes through rocks and various waterfalls, so it will already be, let's say, drinkable. But with all the sediments and minerals, it's not digestible by human body. Ah, okay. You can see on the right side the sign with the trolls. Like, be aware of trolls. So we will be stopping shortly. The parking place, it's empty, so it's only for us. Yay! And we will have here only like 5 minutes. It's really just a photo stop. So please be back here at 12:55. Let's be strict with the timings, because we never know how the traffic. So talking about the traffic here, as you might see, it's very crazy. Usually in busy days, you can see here up to 2,500 cars per day, which is a crazy amount, which means that there is a car passing every 2 seconds. And talking about like total numbers during one season, in 2012 there were 160,000 cars passing this road in the summer season of 2012. And actually talking about the various reparations that were made on the road, they needed to make the bends longer, because it was very tricky for longer vehicles to enter the road and to enter the bends. And now vehicles until 13 meters and 10 centimeters can still enter the road. And our bus, just to let you know, we have 12 meters and 99 centimeters, so we barely enter this limit, and that's why it's so challenging. I think everybody, when they see us, they already have a heart attack, like, oh my gosh, a bus is coming. And also it's challenging for us to manage here. So yeah, not all the vehicles are allowed to this road. So another thing you can see here is that there is many motorbikes. Usually these people, they are doing like a road trip through Norway, and as this is one of the scenic roads and it's connecting Geiranger with Andalsnes, they just decide to take this road. And as well there is many bikers, because people here, they just like to have to live adventurous life, and they enjoy just go. Okay, so I've just asked Frank if this.
Men det är pappa i skräck då.
Hoài hết. Đây nó nè. Ồ, đầy quá rồi. Cái đi. Đi kia đi. Yeah, go up more.
Keep going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Em đứng dưới cái chỗ đó. Lát xong nó bay kịch.
thôi.
Dạ, mẹ lên mẹ tới đây nè, con đi chụp cho mẹ.
Thôi,
Đây
thôi.
vô gần chỗ này thôi.
Thôi. Hey!
Dạ, em thôi mai dạ nó không có đó. Em lên cái đó.
You go back? Back already?
1:30.
1:30?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
The last one, quick.
Okay, I get me one. Okay.
Da müssen wir hin. Wir kommen hier bestimmt nicht mehr. Ja.
All right, yeah, good time. Yeah, good.
Dạ. Kita depan ni.
Heard something about it because he's a hunter, and yeah, so there is a lot of deers, reindeers, and actually there are missing predators in whole Norway, and especially in this area. For example, talking about bears and wolves. Wolves in Norway, they have like 50 of them in total, very few. Because previously it was allowed to hunt them, but now they are protected, but only in some areas of Norway, which actually is another region, which is something a little bit stupid, I would say, but we can't do anything about it. But yeah, there is mostly reindeer in this area.
West.
And eagles, I think there is a lot of eagles actually in Geiranger, which is the famous fjord I was mentioning. There is a road which is with hairpin bends, as the same as this one, almost, yeah, comparable, and it's called Eagle Road, and that's because there were many nests of eagles in that area. So yeah, eagles. Yeah, foxes as well. Yeah, so there are no wild pigs in this area. Some foxes, some reindeer, but actually hunting, it's a popular sport here in Norway as well. Frank, he was telling me that he has a hytte in the northern part of Norway, and he goes there for hunting, because actually in Norway there is an overpopulation of deers. So they, if you're a hunter, you are actually allowed to hunt deers, because there is really a lot of them, which actually has an impact to ecology. Because, well, if you don't have enough knowledge about it, you can say, okay, it's not a problem that we don't have predators, maybe it's better for the people, you don't need to be afraid of anything. But if there is nothing to be a predator of deers, actually there is now a problem in the whole Norway with ticks, with the small animals that they are drinking the blood of people and of the animals. Because of the overpopulation of deers, there is also overpopulation of ticks. Yes, there are snakes. And they have one species which is poisonous as well.
She tells us this now.
Oh yeah,
Now that we're back on the bus.
Yeah, but I would say that Norwegian mountains, they are not dangerous because of the animals and predators. They are dangerous most because of the rock falls and because of the very tough winters. I guess, yeah, a lot of people, they just, if they go hiking in the wrong season, they can get frozen sometimes or get lost, or something can fall on them. Oh, second shower. Yes. Yes, this fall freezes in the winter. So even the weather is clearing up a little bit, we can enjoy a little bit of sunlight in the valley.
What's he doing? Go inside.
I
know. I don't know why.
Oh, why do you think you should work?
Yeah, no way, no more. I'll be like,
Not bad.
Not even just the bus.
I think it's
Okay, so we got a very interesting question in here. If there is a metal stick coming out of the rock. What does it mean? And we figured out that it's for the security reasons, to avoid rock falls. Actually, it's the same as if you see nets over the rock walls, like covering the rock walls. It means that they would like to secure the road. They want to avoid the rocks to fall down to the road. Because as I told you, it happens often, so they would like to protect the people and protect the road. So the mountain peak you can see on your left side, it's called Bishop. Then the one which you can see on your left side a little bit on the right side, it's called the King. And the one that we cannot see, which is hidden behind the King, it's called the Queen. And the King and the Queen, you can see that they have a crown on their head. And well, from this angle is not visible, but I will let you know later. Actually, the peak of the Queen, it's inclinated a little bit like towards the peak of the King. It looks like the Queen, she's about to give a kiss to the King. Yeah. We will see it better from down there, from down the valley. And actually they are hikeable, in case you were wondering about it. It's a dangerous hiking path. You really need to be a keen hiker in order to make it and to survive, but yeah, it's possible. Especially it's dangerous because of the rock falls, because the hiking path, it is there, but you never know if you if the rock that you are on, that you're pissed, is secure or not secure, and if it will survive under your weight or not. And so now we reached again the tree level. So we are under 800 meters now. You can see a lot of birch trees. Again, for those who have been in Alden with me, they already know that the birch tree is used in construction in these areas. It's a very resistant tree. That's why we can see it so often here in Norway, because the conditions are not the best. Summers are short, but the birch tree always survives, and they actually use it for constructing the grass roofs. You might have seen it before, that usually like the farming houses, but also normal houses here in Norway, they have sometimes grass on the roofs. And actually one of the layers, because it's made from 3 layers, one the whole Norway, but especially this part. Well, trolls, they have always been a part of Norwegian and Scandinavian mythology in general. People in these areas, they tend to be superstitious about them, because trolls, they live in the yeah, trolls, they usually live in the mountains and they are hidden in their caves, and if they see the sunlight they turn into stone. And if a person, like a human being, if you find a troll and it's turned into stone and you touch their nose, you will be lucky. So actually we will stop, we will make one more stop, but only like really a brief one, 5-minute stop in a camping with a lot of statues of trolls that you have already have the chance to see before, and you can take a picture with them. You can maybe touch their nose if you wish so, and yeah, we will make a short photo stop here, only 5 minutes. Please be back in time. We will be departing at 2:17. let's make it like that, to avoid delays. They can be tall, they can be short, they can have a belly, they can be skinny, they can have long legs or short legs, but usually what they have is that they have 3 fingers only. They have funny hair, they usually don't brush their hair, and they have a funny tail, and they are friendly, I was told. I have never met any of them, only those which are turned into stone already, so I can't tell, but I was told that they are friendly. But anyway, they are still used as a threat to Norwegian kids if they want to go out and they want to stay late. Their parents are like, oh, don't stay out too late because the troll will catch you and you need to be careful. So Norwegian kids, they are very obedient. They are afraid of trolls. And actually also the peaks of these mountains, now you can see that they are very flat in this valley, but once we will enter the other valley, the Romsdalen valley, you will see the troll peaks, where the troll wall is located, and actually they say that those are trolls turned into stone. The wall itself, it's tall 1,100 meters, and it's formed by gneiss, and it experiences a lot of erosions and rock falls, which actually affects the numerous climbing roads which are located on this wall. They change frequently, people die there frequently, and yeah, it's very, very difficult. Actually, it's a base for so many kind of sports. For example, yeah, climbing, ice climbing, base jumping, skiing, hiking, but all of them are very risky. Actually, you can see a memorial of dead base jumpers and dead climbers near the souvenir store. There is a black memorial, so if you are interested, you can take a look. Mostly they were either Norwegians, either Swedish, and as well there were like 7 Czech people and some Polish people. So those are the nations who probably like adventure, and they paid for it with their lives. Yeah, so actually you can see it now on the right side, the legend that I told you about the troll wedding, about the trolls that they went for a wedding in another valley, in the other valley on the other side of the mountains. So the legend is about these mountains that you can see. They are not flat. They are yeah, they have this kind of a strange shape. You can see the different peaks Actually, it's not common in Norway that you can see the peaks so clearly, because the whole Norway, it was covered by a glacier plateau, and that's why usually the peaks are, let's say, flat. Everything is flat. It's just in the altitude, but it's flat. But here the plateau was not present, so the rock was exposed to erosion, and that's how those peaks were formed. Okay, so we have 10 minutes here. Enjoy the views. There are also toilets, but in case you don't need to go urgently, I just recommend you not to go and just
Đi ở đây đây là it's the highest troll wall in the world, 3,000 feet high.
Yeah, it will be around 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Okay.
they can give you a fine, because I was told that they make a picture of you when you enter the tunnel, and they make a picture of you when you are going out of the tunnel, so you're always being watched. And then nowadays we have a variety of roads and lengths and difficulties, and actually it takes you 2 or 3 days to climb it up, so you need to make it overnight. Unfortunately, it's a vertical wall, so it's kind of challenging to sleep in that kind of conditions, but you can find tents which are adapted to that. So if you have ever seen like the cool pictures of people sleeping in overhanging walls in this kind of tents which they built themselves in 90 degrees angle with the wall, probably it was here, or it could have been El Capitan in Yosemite. And well, if you would like to build a new climbing route, it can take you up to 20 days. It's not something that you can make from one day to another, and you need like a lot of equipment and to make it really safe. But still, these climbing routes are for keen climbers, experienced climbers, not only because of the keen hiker. On the right side you can see Nesaxla mountain and its gondola. Actually, we will also see the base station of the gondola because it's located near the pier. But it's something that they were planning for such a long time. For 60 years they were trying to convince the local government, the local authorities to build a gondola like that, but there was always some problem with the landowners, and it was very unfortunate because the amazing views which Nesaxla mountain offers. They were only available to people who were like in a very good shape, and now it's very convenient also for people who are not maybe able to hike this kind of terrain. And it offers amazing views, and as well it offers a via ferrata if you are interested in that kind of adventurous sport. I was told that it's an experience to live, that it's something very unique to do the via ferrata here. So maybe next time if you come here you can try. And I was talking to Frank, and we will drive you directly to the pier.
Yay!
So I hope it will be more convenient for you, and you will save some minutes, even though we are on time. It's not 3 o'clock yet. We made it. Wow. I think we deserve an applause for
Yeah.
everybody.